Kicking off today's list at number 20 is this 1992 Topps McDonald's Best, card number 8. This is not a Ken Griffey Jr. card that hits the open market very often, as a PSA 10 sold for $50 back in 2018. And the highest recorded sale of this card comes back in April of 2021, selling for $169.15. Coming in at number 19 is Ken Griffey Jr.'s base card from the 1992 Flair set with card number 279. You could pick up a PSA 9 of this card for less than $15, while a PSA 10 has an average sale price of $97.99, while the highest recorded sale also comes back in April of 2021, selling for $177.50. Up next at number 18 is this Russ McDonald's Ken Griffey Jr., card number 22. The last PSA 9 of this card sold for only $12.82 back in August, but I could only find 3 prior sales of this card in a PSA 10, with those 3 sales averaging $154.74, and the highest recorded sale of this card in a PSA 10 comes back in September of 2020, selling for $202.50. Coming in at number 17 is this 1992 Pinnacle Ken Griffey Jr., card number 549. Prior to 2020, a PSA 10 of this card would have set you back roughly $60, while the highest recorded sale comes back in June of 2021, selling for $203.05. Upper Deck makes its first appearance on today's list at number 16 with this gold hologram, card number 85. Another Ken Griffey Jr. card that has done well this year, as a PSA 10 sold for anywhere between $20 and $35 on average in 2020. While the highest recorded sale of this card comes back in March of 2021, selling for $203.50. Kicking off the top 15 is this Russ Cracker Jack Ken Griffey Jr., card number 12. While Panini wants you to take out a second mortgage on your house to buy a hobby box, this brings us back to the good old days when you could find a sports card in a box of Cracker Jacks. The last PSA 9 of this card I could find sold for $30 back in 2020, while the highest recorded sale in a PSA 10 comes back in August of 2020, selling for $207.48. Coming in at number 14 is this classic best red bonus Ken Griffey Jr., card number 12. I was only able to find 2 sales of this card in a PSA 10 during 2021, with those 2 sales averaging $197, and the highest recorded sale comes back in January, selling for $209 even. Up next at number 13 is this Topps Kids card number 122. There were 2 sales of this Ken Griffey Jr. card in a PSA 10 back in 2020, with those 2 sales averaging $51.75, while the highest recorded sale comes back in July of 2021, selling for $229.03. We get one of the most iconic early 90s inserts at number 12 with this 1992 Flair Pro Visions Ken Griffey Jr., card number 709. A PSA 9 of this card has an average sale price close to $30, compared to a PSA 10 that has an average sale price of $214.87. While the highest recorded sale comes back in March of 2021, selling for $304 even. Just missing the top 10 of today's list is this 1992 Ultra All-Stars, card number 6. A PSA 9 of this card goes for around $20, compared to 3 2021 PSA 10 sales that have averaged $262.83. And the highest recorded sale just edges out our previous card at $305 even. Kicking off the top 10 is this 1992 Baseball Cards Magazine replica Ken Griffey Jr., card number 36. A PSA 9 of this card sold for $97 back in July, while the highest recorded sale in a PSA 10 happened 1 month prior, selling for $314 even. Up next at number 9 is this Kenner starting lineup Ken Griffey Jr. card. There is also a portrait image variation of this card, but the one of him batting holds a stronger value overall. A PSA 10 of this card sold for only $45 back in 2018, while the highest recorded sale comes back in February of this year, selling for $329.24. Coming in at number 8 is this Topps Gold Ken Griffey Jr., card number 50. A PSA 9 of this card has an average sale price of $38.94, compared to a PSA 10 that has an average sale price of $238.91. And the highest recorded sale of this card comes back in March of 2021, selling for $394. Topps makes another appearance at number 7, this time with this Members' Choice Ken Griffey Jr. Stadium Club, card number 603. I was able to find 6 sales of this card in a PSA 10 from 2021, with those 6 sales averaging $359.91, and the highest recorded sale comes back in February of 2021, selling for $406 even. Just missing the top 5 of today's list is this Classic Best Promo Ken Griffey Jr., card number 10. You can pick up a PSA 9 of this promo card for roughly $30, while the highest recorded sale in a PSA 10 comes back in March of 2021, selling for $425 even. Stadium Club kicks off the top 5, this time with this East Coast National Variation, card number 603. This is a rare Ken Griffey Jr. card that doesn't hit the open market very often in a PSA 10, with the highest recorded sale coming back in September of 2020, selling for $535. Coming in at number 4 is this 1992 Leaf Gold Ken Griffey Jr., card number 392. A copy of this card in a PSA 10 sold for $200 back in 2020, and with a population of only 7 in a PSA 10, the highest recorded sale comes back in June of 2021, selling for a penny short of $600. Growing up in San Diego, this Upper Deck All-Star Heroes FanFest Gold Ken Griffey Jr. really brings me back. These 1992 Upper Deck FanFest cards honored the 1992 All-Star Game that was played at the old Jack Murphy Stadium in San Diego. These are extremely tough cards to find in gem mint shape, let alone the more rare gold parallel, and the highest recorded sale of this Ken Griffey Jr. in a PSA 10 comes back in September of 2020, selling for $610 even. Just missing the top spot on today's list at number 2 is this 1992 Flair All-Stars Ken Griffey Jr., card number 23. The value of this card is really driven by the pop reports, as there is currently a population of only 2 PSA 10s compared to 20 PSA 9s. And the highest recorded sale of this pop of 2 Ken Griffey Jr. card also comes back in September of 2020, selling for $725 even. Topping off today's list at number 1 is this 1992 Don Russ Elite Series card number 13. This is the card that started it all, as these Don Russ Elite Series inserts were serial numbered out of 10,000. A PSA 9 of this card has an average sale price of $386.98, compared to a PSA 10 that has a 2021 average sale price of $1,629.50. And the highest recorded sale of this Ken Griffey Jr. Elite Series card comes back in February of 2021, selling for $2,125. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next episode of this series where we move on to the 1993 season. Hope to see you there. Peace.